Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Rainy Tarot. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking out the channel. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. Let it go to the universe. For those returning, thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. It truly does help the channel grow, keeps my mug around a while longer, and I truly do appreciate the support, you guys. Okay, so Aries, we'll just do a quick prayer and then we'll get right into your reading. So God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Aries. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. And so it is. Okay, Aries, I drew a card from your Energy Oracle to get an overall energy for you. And you received the Garden and the Gate, and that's the number 30 card. You can see that on right there. I'll try, maybe if I turn this off here, look not a little bit too dark or what? Yeah, that's alright, whatever. Okay guys, sorry. So Aries, this card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. So, but be aware, the choice to stay in the seemingly security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. So the beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. So while it's fine to miss a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth there, Aries. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate there, Aries, okay? So I also drew one from your Native Spirit Oracle as well as your Divine Messages. So I think I'll go with the Native Spirit Oracle first. And you received the Warrior of the Heart. So Aries, the greatest Native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were the remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies lay down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away, Aries, but there's also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. So Aries, don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that, fearless, right? So acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of your limited perceptions of yourself. Through, for example, people find and act on their truth, right? So you're a light bearer for others there, Aries. So you have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light, Aries. So be impeccable in all your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator will always know the truth. So this isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you, so throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk there, Aries. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind, and honor your truth there, Aries, and speak up for yourself, okay? And so it is. Okay, so finally, but not least, I drew one from your Divine Guidance, and you received, oh yeah, we'll throw these bad boys over here first. You received the number 36 card, and this is the card of self-talk there, Aries. So there's a this is a high energy card, Aries, and it's directly related to how you are treating yourself. So note how the teeth inside the mouth point inward in the image. So your guides are telling you that it's time to work on being kinder to yourself. So it is important that you become aware of your self-judgments and inner dialogue. So it's time to start curiously talking to yourself as if you were your best friend. So using kindness and compassion, okay? So you do this for others, now it's time to do it for yourself there, Aries, okay? And you know, what a lot of people don't realize, but what you think, you know, that it's not just what you speak, but what you think is brought out to the universe too, right? So you want to change your thinking, you want to change how you speak to people. And when you're talking negatively, that's what you're manifesting back to you, Aries. So, you know, I know a lot of times it's difficult, but if you start to practice, you know, speaking positively and being aware of what it can do, by speaking negatively, then it's just that little baby step right there, and just make yourself aware of it, right? Even if you have to write shit down, right? And saying affirmations and things like that, and like try that out for a week, and I guarantee you that shit will change dramatically in your life, and you'll see those synchronicities and signs that and you'll know what I'm talking about, right? Okay guys, so I'm just gonna have a quick drink here. So we're doing a 5-card spread, and in the 5-card spread for your tarot, we're using the Guardian Angel Tarot message. For clarifiers, we can use Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So your first position in the 5-card spread is your current situation there, Aries, and you received the good old Chariot card. So it's your moment to shine there, Aries. This card indicates you will receive recognition for the amazing things you've accomplished. So when you find yourself in the spotlight, remember to embrace the warmth and love that has so deservedly come your way there, Aries. So if you feel uncomfortable with the attention, ask your angels to give you the confidence you need to step forward, Aries. You may find yourself called to balance multiple priorities, projects, or people at this time. So make sure you stay centered and grounded, Aries. Avoid the temptation to go into drama about the situation. And if you present a calm, collective, and positive demeanor, you will experience great success there, Aries. So you're doing a wonderful job, and you deserve all the positive feedback you're receiving. So don't allow anything to throw you off course there, Aries. And your angels, just so you know, your angels and the divine are so very proud of you. Okay? So for your clarifier for the Chariot card there, Aries, you received the Comfort card. And that's the number 18 card. Throw that bad boy over there. So introspection and clarity are important at this time, Aries. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to surface. So they have been part of your subconscious for some time, Aries. So they're referred to as your shadow self, and represent all your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. And when I speak of relationships and stuff, when I'm using this deck, it doesn't have to be intimate. It can be someone you meet walking down the street, a friend, a colleague at work, anything like that, any relationship, okay? So it all depends on how it resonates with you. So you may have concerns about examining these issues, Aries, but know that when an issue arises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. The divine only puts in front of us what he knows we can, or she knows what we can handle, right? So have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. So look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from. So when and how they planted in your subconscious. So question the validity of these feelings there, Aries. Often, they were based on your childhood imagination and are no more than illusions there, Aries. So they're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they persist. So they're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationships in many ways. So they can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting, Aries. So have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child, Aries. So know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now, right? So you're no longer that person, Aries. And so examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships, okay? So for your second position in the 5-card spread there, Aries, is your desires of the situation. So I'll throw these bad boys over here for now. And you received the Queen of Earth. So Aries, you can make a difference. You have an amazing ability to take care of others and at the same time create great abundance. So your entrepreneurial ideas are destined to succeed. So be creative, be innovative. This is your time this is time for you to branch out and follow your heart when it comes to your career and your life purpose, Aries. So at the same time, remember to leave quiet moments in your life for the people who mean the most to you, okay? And you always got to make time for family and friends and the people that you care about, and just tell them you miss them, you love them, or just do something special for them. So it's all about balance right now, Aries, and your angels know how excited you are for the future, and they're aware of how of your amazing talents that you do have, Aries. So they also know how much those you love mean to you, Aries, and you want to take the world. They know that you want to take the world on, so go for it, Aries. And they're basically saying, you know what, go for it, Aries, and you have the they're giving you their okay. So just remember to leave time for your family and friends, right? So a lot of times we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, and not only do we forget to take care of ourselves, but a lot of times we forget that there's people around us that need us as well. So you need to balance out your time, and right, and people are different, right? So different emotions are flying, and you may seem like it's nothing, and that maybe you've spent a lot of time with that person, but maybe that person needs more of your attention, right? So because that's how they feel, right? So sometimes you got to step back and look through the other person's eyes, and sometimes we forget to do that, right? Okay, Aries, so for a clarifier for your desires for the Queen of Earth, you receive the Listen card, and that's number 2 card. So take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen there, Aries. In relationships, it's important to pay attention to what the other person is really saying. So too often in conversations, you're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking. So you make assumptions about where the conversation's going and plan your part of the conversation accordingly. So even working the conversation into your own desired outcome. So when this happens, you don't truly hear what the other person said, and in doing so, you weren't present for that person, right? So listening starts with becoming quiet, centered, and totally present. Listening involves many senses. So Aries, use your eyes to see the body language of the other person. Use your ears to hear not only words spoken, but also the tone used to express them. So use your intuition to get a sense of what the other person is really saying and feeling there, Aries. Intuition often helps you hear what is not said as well as what is said there, Aries. So this is crucial to understanding the person or situation. So Aries, understanding is essential to improving the relationship or the situation. So remember once again to center yourself and use all your senses to understand what is actually being communicated. So Aries, listening is a gift, and give that gift to your partner, your parents, your children, friends, co-workers, pets, and anyone you meet, right? Most important, give this gift to yourself, Aries. Tune into your mind, your body, and your soul, and ask yourself, are you listening? And what do you hear? Okay? So for your third position in the 5-card spread is your helpful messages of the situation there, Aries. And we'll throw these bad boys over here. And you received the Strength card. So Aries, you've been blessed with the heart, the fortitude, and the kindness to accomplish anything. So there is no challenge or adversity you cannot overcome. You may not realize how strong you are, but the divine knows that you possess the gift of gentle strength. So your spiritual nature will always win out over other people's negativity. So there's no need for you to back down from your convictions, although it may be necessary to say no to others in order to be kind to yourself. So just relay the information in a compassionate way, and all will be well, Aries. It isn't enough to be gentle with others. You must also be gentle with yourself there, Aries. So you are much stronger than you realized, Aries, and if you ask your angels, they will help you establish a connection with your endless inner strength and personal resilience there, Aries. All you have to do is ask, right? We do have our own choice, our own freedom of choice, freedom of, so if you don't ask your angels or the divine or the universe to come in and help you, they're not just going to barge in and help you, right? So you have to be willing to, a little bit of humility. I always say, take 5 minutes in the morning when you get up, say a little prayer. For myself, I ask for a little bit of guidance. At the end of the night, I say another little prayer and thank the good Lord above, or him or her, whatever your higher power is to you. And thanks for getting me through the day. Thanks for keeping my loved ones safe, keeping me safe. Thanks for all my fingers and toes, and with a little bit of humility and a little bit of gratitude, and that goes a long way. And not only are you you're putting your vibrations you're at a higher vibration rate, so that the universe, you're basically telling the universe that they know that you're ready for the abundance, or and your manifestations to take place. But being humble is also another big thing, right? And by divine guidance, things happen in our place. Even if we stray off our path, the divine always brings us back to the path that we're meant to lead. So, right? It's all about learning those lessons in life, and not being silly like me most of the time and stumbling 3 or 4 times before you learn that lesson. So, yeah, try to learn that lesson only once. So, okay there, Aries. So for a clarifier for your strength card, you received the Simply Love card. Okay, so people often fondly remember the innocence of youth as a time when life seemed simpler, right? So when you receive this card, Aries, it's a call to action to bring that innocence and energy into the present and into your relationships. So as much as you can, interact with others from a pure and open heart, full of love and free of ulterior motives. So do this and you'll find that your relationships will deepen and require far less effort, Aries. When you reminisce about your past, bring back only the happy memories and cherish them. Kindness and generosity are at the forefront when you receive this card, Aries. So look for ways to help family and friends, especially children. Reach out to them and assist them in ways that you can. Sometimes just a little bit of attention is all that someone needs. And where kindness prevails, relationships flourish, Aries. And if you're hoping to become pregnant or adopt a child, when you receive this card, it is definitely a positive sign there, Aries. Okay? So for your 4th position in the 5-card spread is your challenges of the situation there, Aries. We'll throw these bad boys over here. You received the 7 of Fire. So, Aries, there are times when it's crucial to take a stand. It could be that you're being called to be true to yourself and to be an advocate for your principles. So, you will know in your heart if this is one of those times or if this is a battle that simply isn't worth fighting. So, Aries, listen to your guidance and ask your angels for courage and fortitude. Don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right? Okay, so it's possible that you might have yielded to other people's needs and desires so much that you have given away your personal power. So Aries, now is the time to take it back. Say yes to other people's requests when it feels right to you, and say no when your heart tells you that they're asking too much, Aries. So your guardian angels can be true warriors in defense of your spiritual truth when the occasion arises, Aries. All you need to do is ask, and if you need them to help you stand your ground, you have but to ask, Aries. So the truth is, you already have this courage within you, Aries, and all your angels are doing is helping you find it there, Aries. Okay. So for a clarifier there, Aries, for your 7 of Fire, you received the Opportunity Beckons card. It gets so goddamn dry in here. Sorry, guys. So often in affairs of the heart there, Aries, you may become complacent, even bored with what you have. So you forget to see the magic of your interactions with others and fail to invest time and effort to maintain the human loving link. So if you've been looking for a relationship for some time without success, you may become disillusioned and discouraged, no longer believing that a relationship will manifest, Aries. So your enthusiasm diminishes and you no longer provide the universe with the energy needed to produce the relationship that you desire. So the same is true of struggling too long to improve an existing relationship. So Aries, now is not the time for complacency. This is your opportunity to attain what you've been seeking or to improve what you have, Aries. So it requires vigilance, action, and enthusiasm. So lift your spirits and look for the opportunity that will best present itself, and then get your butt up and act there, Aries. Okay. So for your 5th position in the 5-card spread, your outcome of the situation there, Aries. Okay, we'll throw these bad boys over here. And you received the Knight of Earth. So there's an awful lot to do at this time there, Aries, but you better get organized first. So think your plans, think through your plans and make notes. Ask for counsel from of others who have experience in this situation. So once you have it all planned, then roll up your sleeves and get your butt to work there, Aries. There's no procrastination allowed when the Knight of Earth comes into your reading. So this card does always serve as a reminder that your guardian angels are standing by, waiting to help you, Aries. So you know, your angels know that you are ready and raring to go, but there's the little matter of having a plan that needs to be addressed, Aries. So this is not one of those situations where you jump in with both feet without fully understanding the big picture. So you also need to be clear on the details. So cool your heels until you have everything figured out there, Aries, okay? So for clarifier for your outcome for the Knight of Earth, you received the third eye chakra. Okay, so the color of this chakra, Aries, is indigo, the element's light, and the gland is the pituitary. So Aries, the third eye chakra is most often talked about of all chakras. Clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. So found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat, crown chakra, and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance there, Aries. So to enhance this chakra, work on strengthening your intuitive abilities. So close your eyes and visualize a circle, then a square, and then any image, okay? And practice seeing with your mind's eye. Imagine the sound of a train, a car horn, or a telephone, and practice hearing with your inner ear. So energizing this chakra, Aries, helps you to intuitively know what others are thinking, feeling, and saying. So this insight goes a long way towards building better and stronger bonds there, Aries, okay? And so it is. Okay, guys, so we'll throw these bad boys over here. That's it for your reading. Last but not least, I drew one from your Gateway of Light activation. And when I draw from this deck there, Aries, I basically just ask what is the overall message that Aries is supposed to receive from this reading. And you received the Thoth light codes. Okay, so you were blessed to connect with Thoth there, Aries. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time. And these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. So in order to complete the process, Aries, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories. But this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you, Aries. So don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting you with divine magic, and evolved beings of light are there to lead you the way there, Aries. So if you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful there, Aries, okay? And so it is. Okay, guys, so that's it for your reading there. Like I said in the beginning, if something didn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you. Let it go to the universe. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, and you share. It truly does help the channel grow, guys. I truly appreciate it. And I know you guys are immensely helping me on my journey, and hopefully I am giving you a little bit of guidance and a little bit of help as well. So yeah, I do appreciate it very, very much, guys. So for numbers, what do we got here? What do we got? So sorry here, guys. Take me a little bit here. So we got there's 9, 7, 6. Okay, Aries. So for the numbers, you got 2 6s you received, 2 9s, and 2 7s. So maybe there's something significant in there. Favorite number, maybe you keep seeing 9s or 6s or 7s. Or you might even want to Google it, look it up, and see what the meaning of that is there for you there, Aries. So yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for putting up with me. And I hope you guys have a great week. And Aries, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And I hope to see you guys all again soon. And namaste.